Greetings everybody. Today I'm going to be doing another ammo evaluation, except this is not going to be one cartridge. This is going to be many. So a little while ago when I went to the range, I of course took my SKS, but I shot mostly the modern ammo that I had. I don't really have much ammo left anyway, so ammo evaluation is going to be put on hold for a little bit until I can actually get some more ammo. Anyway, the ammunition I use was a combination of Tula, SMB, X-Force, and I believe Igman, although I don't exactly remember if I was using Igman or not. I might have used a little bit, but it was mostly X-Force, SMB, soft points, and Tula steel case FMJs. So let me actually go ahead and show you those targets, and, well, let's just get on with it. Oh, and one quick thing before I show these targets. I messed up. My SKS is not some 1957 vintage Type 56. No. It's from the 1990s. It's a commercial SKS that is a really good copy of the Type 56 that was used in military service by the Chinese. I thought it was that because, I don't know, hope, but it says Norinco, China on the side of it. That should have been a dead giveaway because Norinco was established in 1980. So I flubbed. I'm sorry. I don't own some vintage SKS. My bad. But whatever. An SKS is an SKS. And mine just so happens to be cool but has a very bad trigger. Anyway, let me show you these targets. So this is at 50 yards. And you notice that, yeah, this day I was kind of all over the place. However, I want to bet the ones that are near the center are either the X-Force or the Tula, because I feel like those are the most consistent, although I don't know for sure, and I don't know when I'll ever be able to get my hands on Tula 760x39 or 760x54 rammed ever again, because of the whole Russian ammo ban crap. But yeah, ignore the Type 56 down there. Yeah, mix of 760x39. The Tula was 122 grain full metal jackets. The SMB, I believe, was 123 grain soft points. The Igman was, I think, 123 or 124 FMJs. Although for the X-Force, I'm sure it was 123. X-Force, by the way, is fantastic ammunition, and I would recommend it for any 760x39 rifle. It's good stuff. Anyway, let's move on to the 100-yard target. This is at 100. So most of my shots are in the center, but keep in mind, I am not the greatest shot, and also the trigger in my SKS is awful. However, that group right there, I know it's off to the right, but, you know, that's not bad. I hit a bullseye, and I'm hitting mostly in the center. I do have some flyers there. I don't know what caused those flyers. It might actually be the SMB doing that. I don't know, because I think SMB is slightly hot, so probably that's why. It is hunting ammunition, so it wouldn't be surprising if the SMB is a little spicy. It doesn't feel spicy, but I don't know. The X-Force I know is good ammo, and same thing with the Tula. As for the Igman, I know it's also decent, but I haven't shot a lot of it. I want to get more Fiocchi or Fiocchi. I think it's Fiocchi. That ammunition runs perfect. A lot of 760x39 runs perfect out of my SKS. But that ain't horrid. I do like how I have almost a perfect line of rounds, of holes. I like that. I have one more bonus. This target I'm about to show you is actually from the most recent range session. I shot mostly the M67 ball that I have at 100 yards, and it repeats itself. The M67, for some reason, hits to the right more often than not, and I don't know why. Other than that, the M67 ammunition is very good, but, like, why does it hit to the freaking right? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to buy it anymore because it's corrosive. That's not the biggest of a problem, but I have enough stripper clips as is, and I think from now on I'll just buy cheap modern ammo. That's I don't get it. One more little bonus with my current. This is with my current 98K. So I know I'm just throwing a whole lot of information, but I do want to note something. First, two things. One, I'm out of ammo for my current 98K, like basically completely out. I have 5 rounds left of PPU. Secondly, this was at 100 yards. I know it's high, but hey, I'm gonna call that zeroed. If it's hitting like that and that's fairly consistent, like it's zeroed. It's just I was hitting really, really high. I was aiming basically bang on when I should have been aiming like, what is that? 5 inches low. I should have been aiming like 5 inches low. Oops. Oh, and also one more thing. That was all of my Yugo 8 Mauser. I'm not buying that stuff anymore. It's good ammo. It just doesn't want to chamber all the time very well in my Kar 98K. The bolt just refuses to close, and I've inspected the rim compared to PPU, and the rim on the Yugo stuff is slightly thicker, just slightly. I think you can see that. It is ever so slightly thicker, and also the Yugo is ever so slightly longer. Let me actually get them more lined up. At least it looks to be. Maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me. So yeah, the Yugo stuff is, I believe, just slightly out of spec. Or maybe it's not, and my rifle is just like that. But for the most part, I have had no trouble with PPU chambering. I've had more often than not problems with Yugo chambering in my Kar 98. Although this video is really about the SKS, but I really just wanted to point that out. Maybe that information would be useful for some people. Anyway, the smorgasbord of ammunition that I sent out of my SKS that one day, which was about a week ago, pretty good. Overall, pretty damn good. I just first off need to aim better half the time. I need to get more trigger time. I haven't been going to the range as frequently as I would want, but that'll all be solved soon, I hope. I really just need to buy a whole lot of ammunition. I really want to get more 77x58 Japanese for my Arasaka, but that shit is expensive, man. It's $2 a round. And I'm not buying precision cartridge ammunition ever again because bad, very bad, and very sketchy. Not high pressure, low pressure, where the powder doesn't burn all the way. Not good. I would take higher pressure because the Type 99 action is stupid strong. Anyway, all that being said, the SKS with this smorgasbord of ammunition, it went great. Overall, it went pretty damn great. Tula did its thing of occasionally stovepiping, but that's Tula. That's not really indicative of everything else that happens with the rifle. The rifle is overgassed. I know that to be a fact, but Tula is just a bit saucy, and I don't know why it stovepipes every now and then. Well, I do know why. It's slightly overpressured. Anyway, the SKS is a pretty damn accurate rifle. I know in more capable hands than mine, you could get some really nice groups at 100 yards. Maybe 2 MOA, maybe even tighter than that. But I'm incapable of doing that for now. I need to get a better trigger, and I need to get more trigger time on it. But yeah, the M67 ball ammo, this is not, it hits to the right when my rifle is actually perfectly zeroed. Why? Just why? It's decent ammo, but if you're going to be doing this, double check your zero, because maybe with your rifle, it hits to the right or to the left most of the time, or maybe it's just bang on and your rifle is perfect with M67 and not so perfect with most other things. I don't know what the hell is going on. Isn't that weird? Isn't that the weirdest fucking thing? A rifle that is normally perfectly zeroed with all right ammo you put through it, and you put ammunition that the rifle was designed for, the actual cartridge that went into SKS's, I know it's for Yugo SKS's, doesn't zero. It throws off zero. Why? If anybody has an explanation, let me know. Why does it hit to the right? Whatever. I can Kentucky windage it if I really need to, but I'm not buying that ammunition again. I got the clips I wanted out of it. So anyway, that's all for me. The SKS with the Smorgasbord, very good. Overall, very good. If I was going to recommend a modern ammo to you, it would either be X-Force or Fiocchi. Those are the two that I would really recommend for 760x39 because they're cheap when Fiocchi is actually available, and it just runs. SMB is good if you're going to be hunting with it because you can get soft points, and SMB are smart cookies. They know what they're doing, but it is slightly more expensive. I'd be very curious to try Wolf or Barnell. Actually, no, I used Barnell in my SKS before. That shit ran great, but I can't find it. Anyway, I'm happy with the 0 on my Kar 98K for now, and once I get more 8 Mauser, I will be doing some more ammo evaluation with that surplus 8mm Mauser that I want to get. Spoiler, it's Romanian. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Trilby, we trust.